what's cool about OBS is you won't see this until it goes up on YouTube since you're not watching the stream. But I can make my element appear and disappear. So if I do a YouTube video, drop the follower goal. Chat, there's no chat. But if there was a chat, I could drop that. I can turn on the webcam. I can use the microphone. Do it even with microphone. Do that, and then you just you can also add the text back. Be back in 10 minutes and type thing too. That sort of thing. Which I think is super cool. You can just up and drop the thing super quickly. They said reacting to live sports in a while. What happens if you react to Thailand?
Just a few.
At least 3. My frames per second's kind of low. Got like 30. I could react to like Wendigoods content or something. Conspiracy iceberg over again. That wouldn't be controversial at all. Am I tripping balls with that? Oh, it's a frog light. I was like, wait, there was something that just disappeared. Did one of my frogs just despawn? No, frog despawn.
Getting those frogs in there was so tough.
Yes, it was. Moving them to the nether. Ugh. Not looking to do that again.
I love this show.
What are you watching?
Ink Master clips.
Oh, yeah. No. Tattoo porn. Wow, we've been listening to Minecraft. Especially volume beta, because it's got the end on it. The track the end is a fucking 15-minute beauty.
Oh.
Let's turn this off for now. So I have to see you're here on the duo call. Just leave it on that screen. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna open YouTube and bring it over here. I don't know what that'll do to my account. I don't know. Add in a new display capture. Display 2. Yeah, okay, so now it's capturing everything on this screen right here, on my TV. Capture method. Okay. Which means we can kick it off, we can log out of Minecraft. And now we're just chilling on YouTube. That's weird. That's weird. New iron farm, look at that. The black phone kill count.
Ooh.
Yeah, I remember that's the one with that's the one with On the Run on it, isn't it? That was 5 hours ago. It was uploaded. We can watch Transformers, not TV shows. No. We could react to like sheet music memes and stuff like that. Or we could go to Twitch and watch me right now. Oh my god. You know what that makes me think of? The video where the guy's like, let's see this guy if he's funny. I'm gonna look it up. Let's I think I've looked this up before. This is funny to me. Yeah. This
Oh! Let's see this guy if he's funny. 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 Let's see this guy if he's funny.
That is so loud. That's rough. I want to do that to myself. Should I turn on my face cam?
You want to?
Okay. Are you gonna be on the stream or just on the call?
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Alright, hang on. I gotta turn it on. Where am I? Where am I gonna be on the thing? Up here? Webcam. Oh, that's right. I turned my webcam off. I was like, why doesn't it work? Oh my god. Yikes. My hair is messy. And it's mirror. I don't want it to be like that. There I am. I'm behind the thing. Hold on. Can I move you to the front? Well, I also want to like. That's weird. My stream probably looks freaking weird right now. I think what I'm supposed to do is move this up above so it like takes priority. Yeah, I figured it out. Let's go. Follower goal can sit right there, but we're gonna probably just get rid of that for now. Don't need it. And then chat is all over here. Shouldn't need it. Are you seeing the stream right now? Is it weird to see me?
It is weird to see you, actually.
Is the audio and video put together?
Um,
Like, if I speak, does it sync up well? Or is it off?
you're very quiet.
Okay, hang on. How about now?
Say something again.
How about now?
Yeah, you're very quiet, but it's insane.
Am I still quiet?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
How about now?
I think at this rate, I'm just like louder than you are. I still think you're very quiet.
Alright. There's not really much I can do about that.
Like, I can hear you, just quiet.
Well, I can keep turning the microphone up. How's that? Is that better? See, you can't see what I'm seeing, but there's this there's 4 different audio settings, and one of them is desktop audio. That's like you and the video and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Then
it's
there's
better.
me. That's better. That's louder.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we gonna watch though? Wendigoon probably.
We can watch one again.
I do want to go to my own Twitch stream though.
It's gonna be like mirrored and then mirrored and then mirrored.
That's the point. Okay. I can't do what he did and like find myself on the recommended, but whoa. What a good stream. I got some volume up. What a good stream. I got what a great stream. Oh my god. What a good stream. What a great stream. Oh my god.
I know
What a
exactly
stream.
what video
What
you're
a
talking
great
about too.
stream. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I know exactly
actually
what video
I
you're
had it
talking
pulled
about
up like a
too.
minute ago.
This is terrible. My
Yeah,
I know
actually,
exactly what
I
video you're
had it
talking
pulled up
about
like a
too.
minute ago.
This is terrible. My
Yeah,
I know exactly
what the hell?
I had it pulled up like a minute ago.
This is terrible. My
Yeah,
what the hell?
This is terrible.
Yeah, what the hell? The audio is not synced. What are you talking about? What the
It
hell?
was too synced.
The audio is not synced. What are you talking about? What the hell?
Maybe it's not anymore, but it was.
The audio is not synced. What are you talking about? What the hell?
Maybe it's not anymore, but it was.
The audio is not synced. What are you talking about? What the hell?
Maybe it's not anymore, but it was.
The audio is not synced. What are you talking about? I just keep hearing you say it's not anymore, but it was. The audio is not synced. What are you talking about? I just keep hearing you say it's not anymore, but it was. The audio is not synced. Okay, that's enough. Anywho, is the audio synced now? Is it okay?
Slightly off, but it's like I don't
The
know.
audio comes before the video, right?
The video comes before the audio.
Whoa, no. How's that? Let me know if that changed anything. Is it more synced, or does it which one's ahead? If any of them are, which one's ahead?
During
I
Walmart's
still
Black
think videos are
Friday-
slightly more ahead.
The video's ahead.
Yeah.
So like my mouth moves. Like here, I got an example for you.
Yeah.
So what? The video's more ahead.
Yeah.
So that means we need less microphone delay. Maybe 700? How's that?
Do the clapping thing again. That's better.
It's closer to being synced.
Yeah.
Deals for Days every Monday is a huge deal. Get a $25 Disney Princess doll with kids' dress and accessories, plus other hot deals.
Wow.
Join
that's
Walmart Plus
crazy.
and you can shop online
Walmart.
7 hours early. Head to Walmart's Black Friday Deals for Days.
What if your favorite snack was covered in America's favorite caramel?
Boy, am I excited. So there's been this image floating around for a while called the iceberg conspiracy list. And for those of you that don't know, it is a
I like
picture
his
of an
Astro
iceberg,
World.
and on it there are several
Isn't
What
his
was that?
mic like really bad in the first like 4 episodes?
I like his Astro World vinyl set over there. That's actually not that bad of an album. I like the opening track, Stargazing. Everyone knows Sicko Mode, but I think Stargazing's good too. Like genuinely.
separate tiers that gauge conspiracy theories from how known they are to
chilling.
how unknown they are. I'll actually throw it up now so you can look at it. As you can see, it is huge. There are
Look
several
at that.
variations, but
Like,
I think this one is the best.
I'm
not
at the
only
top of
because
it.
it is the most well structured.
Look at that
with
fucking thing,
different
man.
tiers and specifics for what each tier means.
That's nuts.
But it also is the most comprehensive. As I tried to find research for this, I'm telling you there was none. Like, no one had done a full breakdown of it. There's a couple people who did 1 or 2, and then after researching it, people were saying that everyone who did full reviews of it was having their videos taken down. So we'll see what happens.
My video's gonna
I
get taken
decided
down.
who better to do it than me. Technically, a lot of people. That doesn't matter. What I'm gonna do is, because
Now you
this
get
thing
that
is
black
huge,
confidence out of here.
every one
Get
of
that
these
out of here.
phrases can lead you down an entire rabbit
Who
hole.
was that? Who was that one YouTuber who would say that? Get that out of here. Who was that?
I have no clue.
Oh my god, my sister watched him. He would like review memes or whatever. What is his name? Max or something like that. I'm gonna find out. Who is that one? Who's the YouTuber? Here we go. Who says, "Get that out of oh, get that." I can't spell anything. Oh my god, I'm getting exposed. Get that out of here. Who is that? No. Oh, Matt Smith. Dang, Matt Smith. I thought it was like Max or something. Matt
Oh,
Smith, eh?
I've seen this guy
He,
around
he, would-
before.
he would go, "Get that out of here." That's not Matt Smith. Uh, uh, uh. What did I say his name was? Dang, Matt Smith. Yeah, yeah, this guy. Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't remember much about him. All I knew is he had the iconic "Get that out of here." That's all I remember him by, but it's cool. Dang Matt Smith, if you're ever watching this, say the line more often. It's what people know you from. It's what I know you from. What the
I
fuck
feel
is
like I
this, like,
used to
Pokemon?
watch him for like him reviewing
Fucking
like
beats.
creepy horror stories.
I mean, look at the picture above the one I just clicked on. I shouldn't have this open. It's got race stuff. Oh my god, it's his Facebook? No way. We found his Facebook, as if it's anything hard to find. He kind of looks like the dude in Spiral who played Marty. Chris Rock. Yeah, Chris Rock. This picture right here, he kind of looks like Chris Rock, doesn't he? Like, like, hold on.
Oh wow, he does.
Oh yeah, I forgot you like can't see it for a few seconds. All right, hold on. Oh,
The world of
I wanted the image open, not the fucking video. Open image, new tab, and then we get Chris Rock, Chris the Rock. I mean, come on, I gotta find a good picture of it. Kind of memories. Yeah. I mean, if I showed you these two photos quickly back to back, you'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's Chris Rock, right?" Nah, dude, get that out of here. That's dang Matt Smith. I don't know what Wendigo's got to do with any of this, but we're chilling. Should we watch some dang Matt Smith? Like, I don't know how he wasn't. Was he like offensive at all? Like, can I watch him? Like, is he gonna
I
say
don't
stuff?
remember, honestly.
I'm over here. Why don't I think the Packers beat the Cowboys? Let's check real quick because I'm. Oh, they did overtime. Another overtime game, huh? Look at all this. Look at all these numbers, Emma. Ooh, spooky. Ironically, of all these words here, these are the only ones that matter. I ain't no Green Bay fan. I'm a huge Steelers fan, in case y'all don't know. But those are the only words that matter, is who won the game. I mean, I'm a big, like, numbers guy. But at the end of the day, you can be the worst team numbers-wise, but if you win the games, what the fuck is anyone gonna say about it? You know what I'm saying? So it looks like... Did they win on the field goal? I don't know. Like, obviously they won with the field goal, but I didn't know if they, like, if it was game over. Looks like Jeff Saturday pulled out a win in his first game as a Colts coach. Colts are 4-5-1. Little bit of a prediction here. I can see the Colts making a run. I could see the Colts, coming back up to a good spot. I mean, it is the Raiders they beat, and only by 5. Yeah, I mean, if that says anything about it. What was the scoring here? Why was it so weird? Okay, field goal. Oh, they went for 2. Okay. A failed 2-point conversion or a successful one always throws off scoring. Oh, let's talk about that. Let's talk about scoring, huh? Scoregami. This is what I like to do. Just surf the internet like this and just go around and scoregami. Oh no, I don't know if that's what the video was called. Okay, so this is a channel called Secret Base, and the narrator is a dude named John Boyce, and this is a really, really good video talking about all the NFL scores that have never happened, and why 1-0 or 1-1, 1-2, 1-3 isn't possible. 1-6 is. 1-7 isn't, and then 1-8 and above is. Complicated, right? Yeah, let's do it.
Be one hole in this board.
This is Antonelli's Cheese Shop, and we're the Antonellis.
We chose our Spark
Cheese
Cash
Shop?
Plus card from Capital One because we earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
And with no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to our business needs. What's in your wallet?
Nothing.
In the NFL, a 1-0 score is impossible, right? You can't just score 1 point by itself. It's not mathematically achievable. 1-1 is an impossible score, so are 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, and 7-1. 6-1 is possible. Thanks to an obscure loophole in the NFL rulebook, a final score of 6-1 can technically happen. It would require a turn of events so staggeringly, stupidly unlikely that I'm almost positive it will never happen under current NFL rules, but because it's technically possible, a score of 6-1 is the crown jewel of scoregami, a word I made up. It's the art of building final scores that have never happened before in NFL history. Even after a century of play and more than 15,000 games, this beautiful craft is still alive today.
15,000? Holy shit. How good is the video audio? Is it quiet? I mean, yeah, I can turn my headphones down. Turn this up.
This is the scoregami board. Over the course of the next few minutes, we'll fill it with every single NFL score that has ever happened, but first, let's take a minute and survey the boundaries. The number of points scored by the winning team determines the column. The number of points scored by the losing team determines the row. So, for example, let's say a game ends with a score of 21-17, so that's here. 28-0, that's here. A 14-14 tie, that would be here. Now, the reason half the board is blacked out is that naturally the loser can't have more points than the winner. For example, you can win a game 17-14, you cannot win a game 14-17. Up here it gets a little bit messy because remember, you can't have a 1-1 tie. That's blacked out. You can't win 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, or 7-1, 6-1. Again, it really is possible, and I promise we will get to that. This chart stops at 73 because that's the highest number of points an NFL team has ever scored. Of course, there could be a 90-12 game or a 156-112 game. I mean, longtime viewers will remember the 222-0 college football game. And even if we're talking about a football game that ends like 4,000 to 3,000, it's beyond the limits of physics and human anatomy, but it's not against the rule book, so it's technically in play. So I don't know about you, but the ideal football game I want to watch is a close game with a decent amount of scoring, like 27-21 or 31-28, somewhere around there. Well, we started the year 1922, the first year the NFL was called the NFL, and it looks like...
Wow, that's a lot of shutouts.
From a fan's perspective, this is a disaster. Look at
There's
that
the
top
man.
row.
That is the man. John Boyce
is
the man.
We've got a lot of shutout wins. Look at up there in the upper left-hand corner. That means we have a bunch of low-scoring games, 3-0 games, nothing games. If I were in charge of the NFL back then, I would have immediately canceled it. Look, the 0-0 score is lit up. Now, with that little late doesn't...
I mean, I would cancel it too in today's context. But like in 1922, that's what football was. Football wasn't like an air raid type game. The forward pass was barely even a thing at that point. Football was more about just lasting longer, not about flying high and soaring above your opponent. It was really just whose bruises are going to hurt more tomorrow, you know? And most of the people, definitely in these days, they didn't get paid much at all, if anything. I mean, they would play on Sunday or whatever day of the week, go home, ice the wounds, and go to work the next day. And that's what they did. So, they wouldn't commit all their all to football. And the NFL was, the NFL wasn't like this huge brand at the time. It was barely even a stable league back then. So a lot of the players that would play for very cheap or free. It wasn't until like probably Red Grange in 25 when he joined the league. Red Grange is a running back for the Bears who came out of the Chicago campus in Illinois or something like that. He got paid in those days. You ready for this, Emma? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Players who were barely making anything watched Red Grange sign a $100,000 contract. That is an unbelievable amount of money for a football player in 1925. It wasn't until probably him that I'd say players became known for like being players. And even then, it took until like the 30s and the 40s to have like star players. Even up in like the 70s, you didn't make that much money. The first ever player drafted into the National Football League left. He left the football league. It was Jay Berwanger. He was drafted by the Eagles. He was the first ever draft pick. He sold rubber for a living because it paid better than being a professional football player. Dad, where did you work? Well, I sold rubber. Oh, also, the Philadelphia Eagles? I was a player for them. Really? Do you have any footage of you playing? No. No offense, Jay Berwanger, but I would at least play one game just to say that you were officially a player. You were, yeah, I know. But man, I'm pretty sure Jay Berwanger, I don't know if he's alive or not, but either way, respect to him for being the first player drafted, and respect to him for knowing to step away when money was talking. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't around in 33 to 33 was the year, if I said that wrong. I wasn't around. I didn't know what things were like back then, so I don't know. It's weird stuff.
Doesn't tell you is that there were 5-0-0 games that season, not just one.
Damn.
51 games were shutouts. More than 2/3 of all games in 1922 were shutouts.
That's a
I mean,
shit
surely
ton of
it's not
shutouts.
asking a lot to win
More
a
like
game in which
shitouts.
A, both teams score double digits, and B, one team actually wins the game. Out of all 74 games, there are 2 that fit that description. 2! You know what? I have a lot of quit in me, and they clearly didn't, because they came back the next year and it was still terrible. Look, everybody, there's even a 2-0 game. A safety was the only score of the game, and it wasn't just any safety, it was a ground rule safety. There was a fence in the end zone, and for some reason they decided that if the ball hit the fence, it would be a safety instead of a touchdown, and that's how we have the first 2-0 game in the history of the NFL. And we also have the only time a team ever scored exactly 4 points in a game. They did it naturally with 2 safeties. So what about this block over here? Will we ever see a 4-4 game with both teams scoring 2 safeties and tying? Well, alright, let's just imagine the NFL stays exactly like it has in the 21st century.
I have no clue
Alright,
what's
stick with me
going on
here, because the
right
numbers
now.
are about to get really big.
Alright, do you know what scoregami is?
No.
Alright, so you know how games will end in final scores?
Yeah.
The next day, the score's not going to change, you know? It like if you win the game 10-0, the game is 10-0 forever, okay?
Yeah.
So, beginning in 1922, we've tracked scores. I mean, not we, but the NFL has tracked scores. I mean, we can literally go to like Pro Football Reference or whatever, which Pro Football Reference is like the best site for all your football stuff. You can literally go there and go really far back to see a lot of the old scores. Like you get a bunch of random players here. We can just do like 1940 Bears. The search is a bit picky, but right. And you can look at the Bears. Oh, let's look at their championship game. Was that any good? Oh, wow, it was pretty good, huh? You know what's ironic? You know what's crazy about this final score? First of all, holy shit, they dominated. Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look a few weeks before. Okay, all right. Beat the Cardinals. That is the same Cardinals that are in the league now. All right, Cleveland Rams, who are now the Rams still. Whoa, what? You're telling me the Commanders, as they're known now, beat the Bears 7-3 only a few weeks earlier. Look at this game. It's dog shit. And then the Bears went up and beat them 73-0 in the championship game. That's what's nutty about this. Cause the coach, I'm trying to think of his name. Doesn't matter. Ray Flaherty was their coach at the time? Really? Okay. Well, Ray Flaherty called the Bears quitters. Told them that, they're just a bunch of divas. Boy, like, I've seen this video about the history of the Bears. If I can watch it without the mono audio being a problem, maybe I'll watch it. It's a long ass watch though. Who was it that was saying it? Sid Luckman, the quarterback for the Bears at the time, was talking about how usually on the train to games, because you take trains back then, people would be playing cards, having a drink, smoking a stogie or whatever, having a great time. On the way to the Redskins game, Commanders game, during the championship when they were being called quitters, every player had his playbook out, studying the plays, making sure they knew everything about their own playbook. And it showed. I mean, 73-0. 73-0. That is insane. I mean, let's look at some of the stats, okay? I know that we're all over the place, but we're just having fun. Look at these scores. Bill Osmanski, 68-yard rush. Sid Luckman, 1-yard rush. Joe Manis, 42-yard rush. Kevin Kavanaugh, 30-yard pass from Sid Luckman. Hampton Poole, 15-yard pick six. Ray Knowlton, 23-yard rush. George McAfee, 34-yard interception return. That's one play McAfee. Bulldog Turner, 24-yard interception return. Harry Clark, 44-yard rush. Gary, I don't want to say your name wrong, 2-yard rush. Harry Clark, 1-yard rush. Now, this last one says pass failed. There wasn't a 2-point conversion at the time, so what does that mean, pass failed? You ready for this, Emma?
Yeah.
The Bears scored touchdowns so many times that when they would kick the ball into the stands, they would lose the ball. They were running out of footballs to use.
Oh.
So they made the Bears just not kick it on the last on this one right here. That's nutty. I mean, it's insane. The Bears had 381 yards rushing, just rushing. They had the same amount of first downs. That you might never see that again. A shutout with the same amount of first downs. Here's a stat for you: 9 turnovers. The Commanders, as they're known now, threw an interception or fumbled 9 times. And guess how many passes the Bears quarterback threw? 4 passes. That's it. Just 4. Total, they threw 10 passes, and the Redskins threw 51 passes. 8 interceptions. This is like a Madden game. This is legit like a Madden game. Oh, this was 1940. This was not like 1980 or something. No. Now let me ask you, Emma. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Is this between 2 teams the highest scoring game of all time, or is it just one team? Do you know? What do you think? You think this is?
There's got to be another one, right?
Oh, definitely. For just one team, this is highest. The next closest is 72, but it wasn't a shutout. I believe this was actually the 72 season. I think. I could be wrong. 1972 Giants. I think it was the 72 Giants. I could be wrong. Well, that is a high-scoring game. It ain't the one I'm looking for. So, I don't want to miss it. Maybe, I feel like it was before 72. I know this is another game that involves the Redskins. Sorry, the Commanders. I believe Sonny Jurgensen was the quarterback at the time. I don't know when this was. This scoring frenzy. I should, but I don't, and I don't want to just go by it. It might be way before this. I genuinely thought it was 72. The score is 72. I know one of the scores is 72, but the final score of this game was 72 to 41.
Wow.
It remains the highest scoring game across both the teams ever. And just the concept of getting over 50 points is crazy. Wow, did you see the Giants' record this year? There it is. Found it. Look at this shit. 72 to 41.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Oh, these advertisements are weird. Get off my screen. Do you notice anything weird about any of the names in this list?
I'll take
Let's take a look at the kickers. Alright, hold on. Notice anything weird about the kickers? The ones that kick?
It's like the same guy.
No, it's the same two people. They're brothers. Charlie and Pete Gogolak. Isn't that cool? Two brothers played in this game. Can you imagine them calling their mom the next day? How'd the game go? Well, we scored a combined total of like 100 and fucking what would it be? Like 120 something points. Oh, really? Who won? Well, wait, time out. Charlie won. Oh, how did Pete do? Oh, Pete did damn near as good, but the rest of the team didn't. Wow. That's some dog shit, like, defense. You know what it probably was? Probably the rushing that was really good. Where's the rushing? Oh, this is rushing. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought I was looking at passing. Is there passing stuff? Passing, rushing, and receiving. Oh, God. Wow. Oh, Charlie Taylor. He was damn good. Look at 100. Okay, here's a stat. So, in order to have passing yards, another player needs receiving yards, right? Because you throw the ball to someone so they get the yards. So, out of Sonny's 145 yards right there, get out of here. Out of Sonny's 145 yards, Charlie Taylor was 124 of them. That's staggeringly high. And that team scored 72 points. Oh my god. Pass, rush, defensive fumble return. See, this is what I enjoy doing. I enjoy just going through crazy things like this. Because I what the hell is this? Oh, really? 6-3? Get out of here, Stephon Diggs. 6-3 and you guys couldn't win? What year was this for Pittsburgh? 66? Wow. Boy, we'd be next 10 years we would have Super Bowls. Oh man, that's not a good game right there. You want to hear of a crazy Steeler team, Emma?
Sure.
Let me tell you the story of the 1989 Steelers. We're gonna go through their games one by one, and we're gonna look at the first one first, obviously. Let's look at the first game they played. All right, we got our shit absolutely rocked. Look at this. 51-0. Okay,
Oh,
all right,
man.
fine. How about next game? Next game's gonna be better, right?
No.
Not really. All right. Okay. I can't even begin to tell you how bad this team was in the first two games. What if I told you this team would go on to make the playoffs and win a playoff game?
Wow.
Yeah. So we ended up. I think we were 2-4 at one point. Wow, that was a good game. Get out of here. The advertisements. This site used to never have these. Not in my face like this. Okay, Bengals got us back. Get out of here, man. Haha, we got revenge, bitches. 3-3. See the little number below the. Oh, that's not a very good game. Oh, this is what the Oilers. This is the old Titans. They used to be in the Steelers division, kind of like the Ravens, Bengals, and Browns are now. I was the Oilers before I was the Blues. In case you're wondering, that's what we looked like.
Oh.
This little number here is their record. I think you can figure out what 4-3 means, right?
Wins losses.
Yeah, perfect. So the Steelers are 3-4 at this point, which considering their first two games is kind of good. And then we came up with that win there. Got crushed by the Broncos. We'll see them in a bit. But the Bears killed us 4-6, and this team won a playoff game. Okay, so 4-6. There's 16 games at this time. There's only 17 now, so that's not like that big of a difference. So we're 10 games in. We have 6 games left. What if I told you we only lost one of the next 6 games?
Wow.
Like, out of the next 6, 5 are wins. There's one over the San Diego Chargers. There's another one over. There's one over the Dolphins. All right, there's the Oilers again. Okay, so they've beaten us twice, and they're looking for the playoffs. At 6-7, only if we win our final 3 games can we get in the playoffs. So, got to start off somewhere by shutting out the Jets 13-0. What a dog shit game, huh? It was literally 7-0 going into the fourth quarter. Man, I'd lose it. Patriots down. And finally, the Steelers beat the Buccaneers. I'm pretty sure this game had something special about it. Yeah, okay. So there's a story about this game that we'll watch a video of at some point. Because, I watched the video about it. How the Steelers used, I believe it's this game. I'm pretty sure it's this game. The weather in Pittsburgh was very lousy, very wet, cold, not practice. Not like you shouldn't be practicing in it. Like it's dangerous to be outside. 2 people actually died on this day in Pittsburgh. The day they're supposed to practice. 2 other people died in the weather. It was that cold. Okay, and so why not go down to Tampa early? Well, Tampa's weather, despite being in Tampa, was also lousy. It was like 35 and rain. So the Steelers went to this indoor facility, which was good, but the floor was concrete. So they had to literally, in one night, get all the logistics figured out of cutting the turf off of this indoor facility that they weren't allowed to use. Or no, taking the turf, I don't remember from where, I think their actual practice field, and putting it in this random place they're renting out. Oh, I remember what happened. They took the turf from the Arena Football League. They like borrowed it from the other Pittsburgh team that was in the Arena Football, which is kind of like an indoor thing, kind of like we do at the rec over here at college. They literally cut off the turf and took it with them to practice. In one night, they got all logistics figured out and were able to practice and win against this Buccaneers team. There you go. Now, can you guess who we're going to play in the playoffs? We've already seen them twice. And they've beaten us twice. Oilers. This game was a doozy. I mean, it was a damn good game. Steelers played with a lot of heart and pulled out the win in overtime. I mean, they struck first, and the game was pretty close throughout the whole thing. Look at all those field goals. Tony Zendejas, I feel like he was one of the barefoot kickers. Yeah, you heard me, barefoot kicker. I believe the next game was against the Broncos, and we lost 23-24. Yeah. We were very close to playing in that AFC Championship. It was a damn good game, but it just couldn't pull it out in the end. I mean, but remember where this team started. Do you remember their first 2 games? I mean, 51-0 and 41-10 in their first 2 games, and they were 2 points away from making it to the AFC Championship. That does say something about the coach, Chuck Noll. I don't know. Steeler teams have a weird sort of way of turning up kind of a bad season into something legendary. So the 1970 Steelers, anything from 72 to like 79, very good team. So we'll start with we'll just go over really quickly what's happened. We're gonna talk about this game right here in a minute. This is like the greatest play of all time in this game. This is their first ever playoff win as a team. Like the Steelers had never won a playoff game up to this game here against the Raiders. Okay. So we
Yeah.
finally brought home this playoff win in 72. In 73, I think we won a playoff game, or we lost an opening day to the Raiders. All right, so in 74, we finally put it together, though in ugly fashion. We put it together, and we ended up winning our first Super Bowl, which is an interesting game in itself. Because the halftime score was 2-0. Here's something I've always thought about. Opening day shutout, second day tie, third day you get shut out. You can't come up with something more precise than that. They went from shutting a team out to getting shut out in 2 weeks. So they won the Super Bowl. In 75, they had one of their best teams of all time, and they won another Super Bowl. All right, so that's 2 straight. So next year, the obvious goal is 3 straight, right? Going for that third ring in a row. No team's ever won 3 straight Super Bowls. It just does not happen. Plenty of teams have been to and won multiple, but never won 3 in a row. But the Steelers, they gave a hell of an effort. Let's look at the 76 team game by game again. Oh, get out of my face. So on opening day, we lost to the Raiders, okay? This season's really interesting, not because it was one of those we're going to suck kind of seasons, but it's surprising how bad we were to how absolutely amazing we got. It wasn't like we were scooting by with 7 wins. We basically were the greatest defensive team of all time for that last 9 games. So this is in the 14 game season area. It wasn't until 78 in a few years that they added the 16, 15, and 16 games. These are 14 game seasons, okay? So the first 5 games, let's talk about those. Loss, win, loss, loss, loss. So the 2-time defending champion Pittsburgh Steelers through 5 games are literally 1-4. And at this point in the NFL, with the talent that was in the league at this time, if you get to 5 losses, you are basically done for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the Steelers really had to do something. First, they opened up with a win against Cincinnati. They were very good in that game, only allowed 6 points. We're going to total up the amount of points that they allowed throughout all these games, okay? So we have 6, 6, 6, 6, 9, 9 and 16 should make, what? 20, whoa, I completely just lost my mind. 27 points, I think? Am I just stupid?
24?
No, 25. 25. And then 28. All right, 28 points. Okay. Holy shit, we're in the playoffs all of a sudden. So literally, in the final 9 games put together, the Steelers allowed 28 points. That's it. 28 in the final 9 all put together. Look at this score chart. Shutout, shutout, shutout. And then 2 shutouts later. Literally over half of the remaining games after those first 5 were shutouts. Over half of them. This is one Steeler team just being way better than anyone else in the league. They went on to completely crush the Colts. You want to hear an interesting story about this game?
Yeah.
About people almost dying, and literally if this game wasn't a blowout, people would have died. Another video by Secret Base and my friend John Boyce. Not my literal friend, but my friend John Boyce. Right? It's a kind of a long story, but long story short, because it was such a blowout, do you know what the crowd at the stadium does if it's a blowout, especially if it's the home team getting blown out? Do you know what they do?
They leave. Or they go on the field.
Yeah. They don't go on the field. They just leave. This was a playoff game, by the way. This is the opening round of the playoffs. This was a good Baltimore, they were the Baltimore Colts, not the Ravens. This was a good Colts team. But by the 4th quarter, it was pretty much over. With a few minutes left, it was 33-7, right? So the upper area was kind of emptied out, and this pilot who kept doing wrong things and never got in trouble crashed a plane into the stadium, right where the seats were. So
I feel like
if
you've
this
talked about
game
that
wasn't,
before.
yeah, when I was at Trevor's that one night, that's when I watched the video about it. Literally, if this game wasn't such a brutal ass whooping, people would have died. Like, it's almost amazing. I can't remember who said it. One of the comments or something like that on that video was like, "Man, as a Colts fan, I've never been so happy to take such an L," or something like that. It's like, but then the next week we could not eke it out against the Raiders. So even though we played one hell of a final 9 games, the Raiders got us back again and went on to win a Super Bowl. So that Steelers team did not end up winning their third straight. The team the year after lost in the playoffs. Then we got really good again. I mean, we were never not good, but this team, do you wonder why there's a 7-8 in my username? It's because of this Steelers team. This was the first season they had 16 games. The Steelers were 14-2. They were really, 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 really good. I mean, look, there's a few losses in here. Literally 2 out of the 4 weeks were losses. One to the Rams, one to the Oilers. But, I mean, the rest of the year, we dominated. Look at this. If you just take out these 2 games, Steelers are really good. And they ended up beating the Oilers later 13-3. I feel like I know this game. Do I know this game? I feel like I do. I feel like it was the one that won us the division. Because if they were 9-4 coming in and went to 9-5, we went to 12-2, then that was most likely the game that clinched the division. So then in the playoffs, Broncos never had a chance. Stop it. Get out of my face. The Broncos, they stuck with us for like a quarter. And then the Steelers just scored a little too much for them. The fourth quarter, a couple of touchdown passes from MVP Terry Bradshaw. Want to see a bit of a weird score, Emma?
Mm-hmm.
Check out this one right here. 34-5. Pretty odd, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, it's because they had a safety. Like, literally there was no points in the fourth quarter. The safety was the final score of the game. Kind of cool. I mean, whatever, you know. Wow, Dallas shut out that team. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Back to football. Did I miss anything good? No. That's okay.
Big, really fast. On average, a team scores a safety every 32 games, so the odds of scoring 2 in a game are about 1 in 1,000. The score has to stay at 4 points, so the offense has to be shut out. The odds of that are about 1 in 70. So for a team to finish with exactly 4 points is about 1 in 74,000. Now for this to happen to both teams in the same game, the odds of that would be 1 in about 5.5 billion. Of course, we're still not done because these odds only get us to the end of regulation. This overtime has to be scoreless, right? So the odds of a completely scoreless overtime are about 1 in 87, which means the probability of a 4-4 final score is about 1 in 471 billion games. There are 267 games in a season, so if NFL rules and behaviors never changed, we could expect to see one 4-4 game every 1.7 billion years.
Yeah, good stats. The Washington NFL team got a name that isn't quite as offensive. Okay. Here's a good question. All right, here's a good football question.
Okay.
What if an extra point kick is caught by the defense and returned to the other end zone? Would that be a 1-point play? Also,
I wanna say
parallax.
no.
The sixth. What was that?
I want to say no, but I have no clue.
I gotta think about that. Well, here's why I think no. Because if a team is kicking a field goal, okay? Let's say the Steelers are kicking a super long field goal, right? Just 95 yards, like it's never going to make it. And the Browns are back to return, and he kicks the field goal, and the person, it doesn't reach the goalpost, but the person catches it, he can return it. But if he returns to the end zone, he doesn't get a safety. He gets a touchdown, right? So on an extra point, even though it's an extra point, it essentially just be a defensive safety. If you're going for 2, right, after a touchdown, you get 6, you want to make it 8 for any particular reason. If you throw like a pick 6 to the defense and they score, it's 2 points. So that should be the same concept. If a pick 6 during regular play is a touchdown, right, then a pick 6 or, a pick 6 is the same both ways. You score how many the other team was going to score. This should be the same thing. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm not totally sure on that. I like extra point kicks are like 32-yard field goals. I don't even see the defensive team like if I told the defensive team like team trying to block the kick, hey, keep someone back by the goalpost in case the kicker doesn't make it there. I think they'd laugh at me. Like 32 yards. Any kicker that's on an NFL team can kick 32-yard field goals. Even if they miss, they're not gonna like go short of the yellow goalpost. I mean, that is a good question. This person, where's the 6? Oh, my bad. Where's the 6-1 score explanation you teased so many times? Dude, it's literally like in the video. Did I just put it on latest? No. Why is 6-1 the crown jewel of scoregami instead of just any score that includes a 1? Because if it's 6-1, that means that other than the incident that gave the team 6 and the other team 1, there is no scoring. And shutouts are always better. That's why. Sorry, I'm talking to my dad right now. I don't know why I keep checking my phone. I don't know. Someone get a pick 6 on a 2-point. If someone gets a 2-point, someone gets a pick 6 on a 2-point, it counts as 1 point. So it gives a 1 point become a lot easier to do. Like a failed 2-point attempt that went for a pick 6, then a safety gives an 8-1 score. Well, if this person is saying that if this was true, it'd be easier to get one, absolutely. Or if the CFL is Rouge, CFL is the Canadian Football League. There's a thing called a Rouge, which is a 1 point. I don't remember how you get it, but you can get it. I believe it's when you kick a ball, like a field goal, but it's it like hits the end zone and misses the goalpost or something like that. Like at least gets to the end zone. That's a Rouge. So instead of getting 3, you get 1, which I guess could be useful. I mean, who's gonna say no to an extra point? But I think this person is saying like, I've seen it happen. I'm telling you, it counts as 1. Like it doesn't count as 1. But they are right. You could, and then just a safety to get an 8-1 score. But you like the one. If you want 1 point, it has to come tethered to a touchdown. It's just how it works. It has to. But this person is like 8-1. You know, like nah, stupid. I currently think Pete Carroll's 11-0 in scoregami games. He just wins them. What are people talking about with the name?
And that is.
He did change it. Look at this right here. Can you see where my cursor is, Emma?
Yeah.
He did change it. The NFL team, because they took off the name Redskins. That's nutty. I was wondering why people were commenting about it, you know? Weird. We could watch SB Nation like all night. It's the best. I have a lot of things to link in my description when I put this out on YouTube. I have a shit ton of shit to link. If you are viewing this and you are seeing any of the stuff that I'm watching or Pro Football Reference, go give them some support. They deserve it. I'm not the one making this content. This isn't my video. Go support SB Nation or Secret Base, as it's called now. Secret Base Nation. Go to Pro Football Reference. Use that. Don't tell me that I know everything, because trust me, I don't. Don't try telling me that I came up with this, because trust me, this all came from this and the videos that I watch. So please don't give me credit where credit isn't due. All I did was sit here and yap about it for like 4 hours as of 30 seconds ago, but half of it was Minecraft. Anywho, let's keep enjoying random stuff. What should I watch, Em?
I don't know.
I wonder if watching highlights of a game would be bad. Because I do want to see the Bills highlights. It's not live sports. It's a YouTube video. Game of the year? No way.
I'd love to have one of my own someday.
Thanks.
Oh, I was talking about your USAA bumper sticker.
How's the audio
My dad
from me to the
passed
video? Is it
membership
bad?
down to me. I'll pass it to her.
That's a lucky kid.
USAA. It's for the military community.
I'm back home for the
It's a little
holidays.
loud.
Which one's a little loud?
The video.
Okay.
Wearing my favorite LL Bean flannel. That's Carol and Jim and Uncle Fred and Pam. And this, whoa, is everything. LL Bean, be an outsider.
Over yet. That is one hell of an ending, though. Newest first doesn't really matter. Game of the year, catch of the year. Hoping for this matchup in the Super Bowl. It's very possible. Excuse me, I keep burping. I don't mean to be that guy, but I mean that is a crazy game, you know? I mean you really like you know, when you and your friends just discovered what like, you know, like exciting games were like in football, and you're like, what if we pretended we're like in the NFL and we won this game because our defense, you know, like and you might think that's embarrassing to admit. No, like everyone's been there where you and your friend are like, let's pretend, you know, let's do the plays, that's how you draw it up. Like that is literally how you make it look. That's the way you want it to look. That's the way it looked. That's crazy to me. I mean, that is super cool. I'm super happy for the Vikings and Bills for both being good. One of them needs to win a Super Bowl. if they're both in the Super Bowl, one of them's gonna win. Neither of them have a Super Bowl yet, so I am really excited to see what will happen from that point on. You know what I'm saying? That is definitely an exciting future. The Vikings have been in 4 Super Bowls. So have the Bills. The Bills ones were consecutive, and all of those games came out to be losses. But because the Bills are in the AFC and the Vikings are in the NFC, they can play each other. They never have, but the Vikings and Bills have never really been good at the same time. Like they never really had like a year where both of them are really good. But if you take like the Jim Kelly Bills and the Randall Cunningham, or was it Dante Culpepper? Well, who's the one who was Randy Moss's quarterback? The '98 Vikings against the Jim Kelly Bills. I could very much see that being a great Super Bowl. Alright, we're gonna watch Silent Whisperer's video. Go subscribe to Silent. He makes the tutorials. I'm telling you. Him and JC Plays have been absolute like.
Are you sick?
Huge helps in my time of playing Minecraft. So please go subscribe to them. Give them the attention. I'm just a fan, okay?
Sick and tired of having a boring standard iron farm in your Minecraft world? Well, you've come to the right video. Today I'll be showing you how to build a mega iron farm on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This iron farm is also a villager trading hall where you can get any trade or any profession in the game. It is a villager crop farm where you can get multitudes of potatoes, carrots, wheat, or beetroots in one area. It's also a villager breeder to supply your villager empire and a villager curing station to get you the best trading discounts and the best prices for any of the villagers inside of your villager trading hall. This is basically the ultimate villager contraption with basically every single type of villager farm in one. It's very easy to build and you can pick and choose which aspects of this you build. It is basically everything you need from villagers and a little bit more. So let's take a look at how this works. The iron farm is up top here. Iron golems will spawn and fall down into the middle there, die, and then all of their drops will go into the middle. This farm produces, you know, around 400 and some iron per hour, so the standard amount. And then around the edges of that, we have a villager trading hall. In here, you can have any villager that you want. They're linked to the workstations in front of them. Underneath the iron farm, we have a villager crop farm. As you can see, we got one on this side and one on this side, and all of the output goes over here. As you can see, we're getting a bunch of potatoes on that side and a bunch of carrots on this side over here. You can also put a villager breeder on the back side of this thing, and that is going to give you an absolute ton of villagers. As you see, we got the babies and we have some adults, so we can use these guys to build another villager empire somewhere else, or just send them into the trading hall to get better trades. If you feel like it, you can also put some zombie villagers back here and cure these guys every now and again. Curing any of these guys will give a discount to every single villager in this area, making them cheaper to trade with.
You know what I could also see? I could see someone digging out an area by a zombie spawner and building the farm there. Because I don't know if you guys know, but zombie spawners spawn zombie villagers sometimes. Pretty standard. And I believe it still works where if a zombie villager spawns out of a zombie spawner, all the villagers around it will act like one of them just got cured, even though you don't have to cure anything. So I don't know if that still works. I'm pretty sure it does. But there you go. Build that around a zombie spawner, you get rid of that mechanism right there.
And as you can see, we're getting iron golems at the top here, so it is actually a functional iron farm. We're also getting cats as well, so you even get a little bit of string. This is a very customizable build. You don't need to build it exactly as shown, so you can move the villager trading hall off to the side. You could put the villager crop farms on the side over there. You could remove the entire villager breeder if you wanted to. You can pick and choose which aspects of the farm that you build. If you're a subscriber of the channel, then you might recognize some of these builds from my other tutorials, and that's because I made a tutorial on each individual part of this farm, such as the villager breeder.
Hey Emma, if you're still watching, do you think we should build this gigantic farm around some sort of zombie spawner? Holy crap, look at the tutorial. I mean, I think that would be pretty cool. If you're still watching. If not, then we'll talk about this later. I don't know. Even if she is, I don't think that she's She could be asleep. I really don't know. But well, you guys are chilling. Oh yeah, she's. We can do that. Yeah. All right. Anything else he's uploaded lately? Got it. I saw this. The Wither Skeleton Farm. Definitely a build that's gonna be happening soon. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna make sure nothing goes down in this hole while I'm gone. Lots of soda. That's why I got a piece of it. Alright. That's fun. What else we got here? Why? Why I removed the ocean? Good question. Yeah, Game Maker. Yeah, Game Maker's a bit of fun. Teaching my girlfriend how to slap the bass. I slap at the bass, man. Let's see. What we got? Ah, Beef Boss. Yo, y'all know who this is? Y'all are cool. Okay, hold on. What are we gonna do? Right, let's get back on Minecraft. Not Minecraft Java. What? No. Minecraft Bedrock, bro. Ah, jeez. Emma, if you're still on, you're welcome to get on, of course. Let's get Spotify back up and running. 9:34. I've been live for like 4.5 hours. turn desktop audio down a little bit. Um. Okay. Oh boy, I'm about to get mopped. That's okay, Emma. No worries. I wonder what the best way for getting wither roses is. Obviously, it's the wither. But, what could we do for that? So what I was thinking, is... Hear the blocks being broken? Isn't that weird? I can, like, hear it. So we basically just put a bunch of chickens underneath the wither when he spawns. And so when he does spawn, he just blows the chickens up and they drop wither roses. You know? Which is what I'm thinking. But then we can use the wither roses for the skeleton farm, which needs quite a bit of them. Get out of the carrots. I'm gonna ruin my crops, dick. Holy shit, Emma. Look at this. Oh, okay. Look at this. Look at this absolute horseradish. Where did it go? Where's my world? That is so crazy. Me too. Me too. I did a lot today as well. I think I took my chat off. Hold on. Put that back up. We're gonna make it a bit smaller. Oh, no. I think I took my chat off. No, it says it's still there. Is it still? I think I know what's going on. Now Twitch chat should be visible. If not super small. I'll mess with the Twitch chat thing a bit more to make it a bit bigger. Or to make it the kind of a better aspect ratio. And I have to see your chat, so I'm sorry about that. Let me know if it's still tough on the ears. Okay, sounds good. Excuse me. Music's being a bit picky. Yeah, we'll give Spotify a bit of a break. Goodness, my back is killing me. Man, I don't know how some streamers can sit in the uncomfiest chair in the world and like stream for, ever, just always be streaming. It's nutty to me. I don't know how. Let's see what's on Twitch. Games? No, not League of Legends. Who's on Minecraft right now playing? All right. Look at all these Minecraft streamers who are eventually going to do great things one day. Oh my goodness. There are so many people streaming Minecraft at once. Broadcast. Look at all this horseradish. Mocha. Won't I technically be in here somewhere? I'm streaming Minecraft. This is technically Minecraft. Because that's what the category is, even though that's not what I'm directly doing, I think. Oh my goodness. See this guy's beast funny. See this guy's beast funny. We're doing this again. We're doing this again. Woo! We're doing this again. I'm excited. Woo! We're doing this again. I'm excited. Woo! Oh, this is gonna be horrible. I'm excited. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. I'm excited. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Oh no. Why does it like not work? 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 Why does it like Look how bad the quality's getting as it keeps going. Look how bad the quality's getting as it keeps going. Look how bad the quality's getting as it keeps going. Look how bad the quality's getting as it keeps going. Look how bad the quality's getting as it keeps going. I don't think I'm supposed to full screen it. I don't think I'm supposed to full screen it. Oh shit. Here we go. I don't think I'm supposed to full screen it. Oh shit. Here we go. I don't think I'm supposed to full screen it. No. Oh shit. Here we go. I'm gonna reload it. Click to unmute. Click to unmute. Here we go. I'll see if this guy is funny. Click to Here we go. I'll see if this guy is funny. Here we go. I'll see if this guy is funny. Woo! This is my favorite. This is awesome. I'm so excited to watch this guy stream because man, every time he's live, I just gotta be there. I just gotta be there to watch. You know what I'm saying? Every time he's live, I just gotta be there. I just gotta be there to watch. You know what I'm saying? Every time he's live, I just gotta be there. I just gotta be there to watch. You know what I'm saying? Every time he's live, I just gotta be there. I just gotta be there to watch. This is horrible. This is horrible. Woo! This is horrible. Woo! This is horrible. Woo! Louder. This is horrible.
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible. Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible. Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
What's happening right now?
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
What's happening right now?
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
What's happening right now?
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
I think it is for me. What's happening right now?
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
I think it is for me. What's happening right now?
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
I think it is for me. What's happening right now?
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
I think it is for me. What's happening right now?
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
I think it is for me. What's happening right now?
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
I think it is for me. What's happening right now?
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
I think it is for me. What's happening right now?
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
I think it is for me. What's happening right now?
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
I think it is for me. What's happening right now?
Woo!
Louder.
This is horrible.
I think it is. I think it is. I silenced him. 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 Oh my god. It's just hearing myself go, I silenced him. Oh shit. What do I do? Oh man, I silenced him. My face hurts. Laughing too much. What do I even say? What do I do? 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 What do I This is this like ranges somewhere on the scale from dog shit to dog shit. This like ranges like look at this guy. Like he's silent. Look at him. It's like mouseception. I can just build an extension right here in front of you guys. Just let me just bam one of you guys right in front of you. Let me just bam. Or if I just whoop. Oh, I need to stop doing this. This is lame. It's funny to me, but I can see why some of y'all would think it's fucking stupid. I mean, it is. It's really dumb. Let's get rid of that and actually do something. Let's see if this guy, if he's funny. Wait, Carson did it too? Carson's not controversial at all. Is this Carson watching himself? It's funny, just a tad annoying. Oh yeah, of course. It's supposed to be that way. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's conversating with himself.
Thank you for the primes. Frozen? No, it's not. I can see it. We got primes. Yeah.
I just realized that the audio was off the whole time. Thanks for telling me. Okay. I want to try that. So he like kept talking to himself. That was so dumb. It was dumb. Whoops. Nah, it's just sometimes the screen just doesn't work. But
it's just sometimes
the screen just doesn't work. But
it's just sometimes
the screen just doesn't work. But
it's just sometimes the screen just doesn't work.
But
it's just sometimes the screen just doesn't work. But it's just sometimes the screen just doesn't work.
That's okay. That's dog shit. That is horrible. That's dog shit. That is horrible. 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 That is horrible. someone like screaming out in the hallway. Oh look, there's more. Oh shit. There's more. Oh shit. Twitch says we've only been live for 2 hours. Dude, we've been live for 5 hours. I've been live since like 5 o'clock. What do you mean we've only been live for 2 hours? Can you imagine this stream is only listed out as 2 hours? I'd lose my shit. Like, look at all this. You have 0 copyright. Look, it only says that. Is this? Do you think that this is when OBS like cut out for a minute? We're not like freaked out, but you're like, what?
Oh, another idea I had, which wasn't so good, was just
Jungle. You could go get some jungle. I believe. That means one of the music tracks was copyrighted. Yeah, it's fine. And this one's current. Maybe that's when OBS like disconnected. We obviously need to be careful with the music. There's the stream key. If I hit show, y'all could bust me up, bro. Mature content. Oh man, I can't have sex on stream. Sorry guys. That's what I've been wanting to do on stream is just dog, you know what I'm saying? That's it. And they're not letting me. I'm kidding, obviously. But that is nutty. That someone would look at a platform like this and be like, you know what I want to do? I want to have intercourse with someone. That is just crazy talk. You have to be careful with the music because it's gonna get me in trouble. So, probably won't put more music on unless it's Twitch's music that they give us, because then it definitely won't get muted or nothing like that. But, other than that, it seems to have gone well for, fucking over 5 hours long. I think I'm gonna get off for now because I'm beat. I mean, streaming's fine, but sitting here for like, over an hour, 5 times, isn't as fun as it may sound. But I think we're gonna work on the music thing. But other than that, OBS is like, excuse me, really outdone it. So, excuse me. So they're gonna call it a day. I know not many people watch this on Twitch, but if you're watching this on YouTube later, sorry if the audio was muted at any point. And I'll be doing more of these streams and trying to make videos through OBS. I don't know how that's gonna work, but either way, hope you enjoyed. We're gonna finish up the Jungle Project soon, I promise. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.